Ciao, True for Ruth here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. All right. Devon Franklin, motivational speaker Devon Franklin, who is the ex-husband of beautiful actress Meagan Good, decided that he wanted to speak on his past dating experiences and hinted a bit about his ex-wife. I'm just gonna play it first, and then we're gonna talk about it, child, because I'm just like, why, child?
Into the raging water below. And I was presented with a Shakespearean dilemma. Okay, so I stood at the edge looking down into the raging water below. And I was presented with a Shakespearean dilemma. To jump or not to jump? That is the question.
Okay.
As I stood there pondering the question,
Uh-huh.
the irony of this dilemma wasn't lost on me. Because I had just asked myself a very similar question as it related to my marriage. You see, a few months prior to Costa Rica, I was faced with the question, to jump or not to jump out of my marriage. Now, when I say jump, let's just be clear about what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about the D word, divorce. I was struggling with the question, to divorce or not to divorce.
Okay.
Even thinking of the question was terrifying. Even having the thought put me in a state of disbelief and absolute fear. I never thought that I would contemplate it. Better yet, I never thought that I would even do it, but now I'm at the edge of considering it. I stood at the edge looking down into the raging water below. Okay, so admittedly, I was a little rusty. So the first dating situation out of the gate, this is a true story, I got ghost fished. I was ghosted and catfished at the same time. I was talking to a woman on Snapchat for 4 or 5 months that I never saw. And then I realized, wait a minute, I haven't seen you. She didn't want to be seen, so okay, I had to move on. All right, now let me move on. Let me keep going. A thirst trap is basically a scantily clad or suggested picture someone posts with the intention of attracting attention from the opposite sex or the same sex, depending on what they're into. Now, here's the thing. This was the same thirst trap that trapped my thirst, so I was highly aware of what the trap was because it was a very effective.
I absolutely cannot believe this.
So I said to her, hey, obviously it's your page. I just have a question. Can I ask a question? That picture that you had pinned, top row, center slot, would you say that's a thirst? Okay, so admittedly I was a little rusty.
So, Devon, in my opinion, you should feel embarrassed because Devon Franklin has since moved on and gotten married. Also, he's married to a fitness trainer, and her name is Maria Castillo. They got married in August of 2025. Child, they look happily in love. Now, when I go on Maria's page, his current wife. If you want to talk about thirst traps, Maria is, honey, you must not have been cured because Maria is thirst trapping for sure. Maybe she's not doing it purposely, but honey, Maria is showing the midriff. Maria is showing those muscle gains that she worked so hard for in the gym. Maria is showing some skin. So I feel like to do this is why, really check yourself. And this is also why in the Bible, Jesus he used to come at people so many times for judging, for pointing fingers. He did it so many times. The woman who committed adultery, they couldn't wait for that lady to get disciplined by God. And what did God say? Oh, look at everybody just waiting. Can't wait for me to discipline this adulterous woman. But who has not sinned? Please, I want whoever has not sinned, cast the first stone. Nobody could do it, right? And he kept teaching this in different parables all over the Bible. For some strange reason, till this day, we still don't get it right. You pointing fingers, Devon, but somebody could be looking on your wife's page right now going, ugh, what in the world? Why she ain't got no clothes on? Why she got her stomach showing? Why she got that real skin tight fitness suit on? Isn't she Devon Franklin's wife? And Meagan has moved on, and moved out of this country with her beautiful husband, not saying anything about you. But you just had to use her as an example. You could have used anything else. But you had to use that. Oh, and then I was pondering getting a divorce. It is so messy. And I don't care how you word it or whatever kind of vocabulary you try to use to make it look chef's kiss. It looks messy and petty. And it also looks like you're not over Meagan. She's over you. And then you know what? And I'll be honest with you. There's something about him that has always given me it's all about me vibes. And you're not quite seeing the real Devon Franklin. I don't know, y'all. It's like that Joker smile I want to see the Devon Franklin when things are not going great, when he's upset, when he may be angry sometimes. Or, I'd like to see different elements of him, because this one right here, it's like it's like a person, a salesman who's always selling something. So you really, they're so busy selling you something that they're just giving you this type of I'm playing the role type of thing, because I want that, yes, I want that sale. I don't know, but I pray that Meagan and Jonathan, they do not respond to this. They continue to ignore this type of energy, and they move on. For you to bring your divorce and bring up your ex-wife, listen, it just looks, if I was his wife, Maria, I'd be like, you still thinking about her or something? Is that what it is? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. Put a comment down below. I'll see y'all later. Bye.